Everybody, this is Leone. I've come to do your weekend guidance. I hope you're all good and well. So this is from the 15th through to the 17th of November 2024. I'm using the Neon Rider Tarot, and I will pull you some of my very own flower guidance cards as well, um, to see what's going on for this weekend. Um, I kind of what's being said to me right now is you've got to make the best out of every situation in your surroundings, in your environment. So it's working with what you've got, basically. It's about appreciating everything and everyone in your life, but it's about working with what you've got for now until things change and until things alter. So it's about having patience and trusting that journey as well at the same time. A lot of you are so kind of in your head about the future as such and about what you want and where you want to be and how you're going to make things happen and how you're going to kind of what ifs and where, whys, when's, how's, etc. to get to that particular point, but you're missing the moment right here and right now, worrying and stressing over things that maybe you have no control over and just have to kind of like focus on the here and now, which is what I was saying to you. Sorry, I'm really freezing cold today. I don't know what it is. I've got about 1,000 layers on underneath here as well. You wouldn't believe, but again, energetically looking at that, going into your reading, into your energies and what's going on around you, things aren't flowing at the moment, and there are question marks about what's going to happen, how you're going to make this, that, or the other happen. But again, we've got to kind of take a step back and take a breath here because everything's going to unfold when it needs to unfold. Everything happens at the right time, the right pace, the right environment, as and when the universe sets that into motion for you. But in the meantime, we've just got to trust and have faith that things are going to work out, you know, in the best way for you. And sometimes we think we know what's best for us, but the universe is in control of that, if that makes sense. So again, the universe will always send us what's right at the right time and in the right conditions. So trust the journey. Stop worrying about it. Stop stressing about it. Live here and now and just enjoy yourself in the process. Savor what you've got right in front of you because again, they're showing me the Wheel of Fortune now, so anything can change at any given point in time. All right, you won't have control over the situation, the universe will, but they'll make it fit for what's right for you at that particular point in time. You don't know what's around the corner. You really don't know what's around the corner, so enjoy what you've got. I'm not saying that, things are going to be taken away from you. Again, we've got these fears going on in your head at the moment, but you know, you might feel differently. You might have a focus in a different area at that particular point, whatever the case may be. So again, yeah, patience on the bottom of the deck. Look at things from a different angle, a different point of view. You're not stuck. That's the thing. You're not stuck. You think you're stuck, but you're not stuck. Energetically, they're asking you to pause, to take time out, to enjoy the moment. Like I was saying, there's a lot of growth and learning that you are experiencing right here and right now just by pausing. All right. It's not about the past. It's not about the future. It's about the here and now. All right. That's what you don't see. And maybe that's the message for this weekend. Enjoy what's right there, right in front of you. What will be, will be. It's that song, isn't it? Que sera, sera. Interesting that's come up. Anyway, I'm not having a rant. It feels like I'm having a rant, but I'm not. It's the universe. It's literally a lot of you are feeling so sensitive at the moment as well. There's allergies all over the place. There's sensitivities of this, that, and the other that are going on. I'm not a doctor. I hold my hands up, say it again in every single reading. I'm just feeling the energy. So whatever you're going through, obviously, if you need advice, you need advice. But what I'm saying is you're very sensitive to outside influences, things that are going on within, energies around you in different forms. So you might even be very kind of like emotional or up and down roller coaster at the moment. But again, remember, we've got the full moon here as well, which is bringing fears to the surface. It's also putting it's again communication blockage. So some of you are being blocked with your communication in some way, whether it's with source, with the universe, or whether this is outright with someone around you. But again, some of you may not have the words to describe how you're feeling, or blocked in communication in some way, shape, and form anyhow. But what I'm saying to you is the fears are coming to the surface to kind of come out of your energy now for you to face, for you to go through. So you've got to work through one thing, one step, one day at a time. I haven't even pulled any cards yet, but I'm just, I don't need to. The message is there. The message is clear. Face those fears. Get them out of your energy, out of your system, and it will free you up in many, many different ways. And it will stop you from going around in circles and cycles as well. Trust and have patience with yourself, with your journey, what you're going through. Everything will fall into place. Try and release all your stresses and worries and concerns. Leave it to the universe to deal with. We have enough to deal with, our own bodies in this world. Focus on that now. Focus on that here and now. And what sets your heart on fire and your soul, your passion on fire. Go do whatever you want to do without that fear attached. If you want to make something happen, you will, because you've got the ability to manifest that. Trust in yourself, believe in yourself, So let's see what we've got going on for this weekend for you guys. Obviously, patience is one of them. Oh, look at that. How convenient was that? What was I saying with the Wheel of Fortune? They were showing it to me. It's come out in the physical now. You're learning a lot of lessons in the process. And like I say, life will steer you in many different directions. It's just about having faith, but you're overcoming many life obstacles. You're clearing out what no longer serves you. But your head is in the clouds at the moment. You're not seeing things very clearly as to where you're going, which is why you're panicking, why you're stressing. But everything's going to work out. So trust, that wheel moves in mysterious ways. This is also about luck changing around you as well, and you creating your own luck for a lot of you guys. Like I said, a lot of you don't believe in yourselves, don't believe in a lot of things. So faith is needed. But there are new lessons here. There's movement happening of all kinds. You don't see it going on behind the scenes, universal. They're making things happen. The cogs are turning anyhow. So just trust. Just trust. That flew out as well. Look, it's all going to be okay. It's all going to be absolutely right. Rosy, shiny, dandy, you name it. You've got the universe on your side. They're bringing in that happily ever after for you in whatever way that may be for you. This is you feeling very, very vulnerable at the moment. This is you kind of feeling sorry for that little child within and really struggling to kind of see the fun side in things because of what you're facing at the moment. But that block will shift and you will reach that light at the end of the tunnel and you will be happy with the results. I kind of feel like put the barriers down just a little bit, allow that change to happen, allow yourself to be pushed in that new direction, allow that trust to set in, and this will bring you some form of freedom anyhow. But this is good results, this is happiness, this is abundance, this is everything that your heart desires here. It really is. It's just on hold at the moment because there's an imbalance to you, the energies, your surroundings. There's a complete opposite pull in a separate direction at the moment. So there is a block in between whatever you're going through at the moment. It feels like you've got no control, but that block will get shifted. Look, this is to do with travel as well and distance in some kind of way. But again, there's nothing stopping or blocking you. Your ships are going to come sailing in. So that shows me that you're going to get the signs, the answers that you need. New doors are opening. So new opportunities are going to help you kind of explore all different possibilities here. Again, like I said, this is about you following your heart, do what's right for you, going with the flow every step of the way. Yes, there's always obstacles, no matter what, but you've kind of overcome many obstacles in the past. This is no different. So again, I think this is your feelings and emotions are getting in the way here as well for some of you guys, and you're feeling vulnerable, which is why I was saying to you. So we've got to push those feelings and emotions to one side and again allow that trust to settle in, allow yourself to be guided. A lot of you guys are holding back or have held back over romantic relationships, commitments of sorts, matters of the heart anyhow. And again, it feels like there's either been communication blocks or you're just not seeing how things are going to progress or move forward. So you're holding back just slightly or you're being held back. Okay. You kind of want to rush everything because we've got that with the Knight of Wands and they're asking you to kind of be a little bit cautious, take your time. It's all about learning lessons from the past. Maybe you rush something in the past and obviously this is where you made mistakes or you kind of went off course, off balance for a little bit. So they're asking you to take your time, not to rush anything, because again, maybe you kind of rush everything in relationships. Delve in without thinking, that kind of energy, or want to make things happen really quickly around you. Maybe because that's the insecurities within. It could be. Maybe that's what you've been through in the past. But this takes time, effort, and energy to work through the problems, through the obstacles. And again, you shouldn't be doing this all on your own. If something's right, it should work on both sides of the scale here. But this is taking all your time, effort, energy, everything. Your focus is just on this one particular part of your life and nothing else is flowing. Okay. Some of you guys are worried about money, commitments. You're really, really kind of hooked on making something work, which is fine. It's absolutely fine, but you're kind of like borderline obsessed with it. And again, when you're borderline obsessed, that little devil's slowly creeping back in, which again shows that cycles may reappear if you're not careful, which is why they're asking you to take time. Things take time to build, okay? But it's keeping the balance all around you that is important here as well. Family, friends, work, career, home life, everything is all about proportion and balance. But they're telling you, look, just trust us. Okay, if you put the hard work and effort into you, the right people, the right situations, the right energies will fall into place and things will turn around differently for you rather than you going back into that cycle. My throat is killing me here. So you're really struggling with you're struggling with the communication side. Maybe that is the block. Maybe that is the block, the communication. There you go with the Chariot card. We've got the Two of Wands underneath that, which shows I'm in an RN, back and forth kind of energies, imbalance, unsure, uncertain about what to do, where to go, how to do it. You're not living in the present moment in time. You're not savoring the moment. You're not enjoying the moment because you're too far ahead, and you're getting frustrated with it as well. So again, this could be causing you headaches. It could be causing you anxiety. It could be causing you to get, angry even. But you've got what it takes to deal with this scenario situation. Sometimes we have to go back to the drawing board. This is about sitting, waiting patiently. Look at me mixing up my words there. It's not flowing at the moment. It's not right. So you've just got to wait and be patient with you, with everything. But this is going back to the drawing board as well. This is making things happen in a different way, but one step, one day at a time, learning lessons from the past, putting all the obstacles behind you and focusing on making things happen in the right way for you. So instead of saying this isn't going to happen, that's not going to happen, or I can't, I don't know, get rid of all that shenanigans and say, I can, I will. this is what I'm going to do. This is the plans. This is going back to the drawing board. It's being in control, in more power. Some of you guys, you could be dealing with a father figure. You might be a father figure yourself, and maybe you've got to put family first before everything else. Again, it's about weighing up every part of your life and doing what's best for your surroundings there. Again, that could be holding you up in some kind of way, but there's opportunities out there, and doors are going to open around you to help you through this. And what they're saying is, with that Knight of Cups, take your time, follow your heart, follow your passion. You'll see light at the end of the tunnel, and there's victory and success there for you as well. You'll have the right people, the right support, the right background, the right environment, the right everything. It's all working out in your favor. I'm telling you, all this hard work and effort is going to pay off if you take your time. For some of you, you need to grow up a little bit. Maybe you've been a little bit immature in the past, maybe. Okay, maybe this is about growing up, being more responsible in some kind of way, offering your love in a different way. Maybe it's about self-love here as well for some of you guys. I'm sorry, I feel really ruthless here with what I'm saying, and I don't mean to be. It's just the way the energy's coming through. But this is about being confident, being passionate, being powerful. Yes, bringing out the fun side, but equally being mature with it. Making mature decisions from the heart anyhow. If you're being or have been a bit of a player, it's about turning that around. If you want that stability, security, happiness, you've got to change your ways sometimes. It's about being real. It really is. Yeah, the Fool cards come out with the Strength card as well. And oh, what's that underneath? The Lovers. Yeah, so there are obstacles at the moment. And again, maybe this is to do with your past in some kind of way, but we're not. Again, there are restrictions there. There are problems there. But again, can you see the communication blocks? It's clouds between you guys. So there's things that you need to clear up. Maybe in the background there, energetically, you've got to clear up and clear that energy out of your system. Maybe we've got to change our ways slightly. Maybe we've got to look at things from a different angle, a different point of view, as the hangman was shown at the very beginning. But equally, patience. Patience. It's about breaking free from habits, cycles, about, like I said, if some of you have been players in the past, it's about changing your ways slightly. And that's going to take time. It's going to take time. But I see that you want loyalty and stability and security. If you want that, you've got to change your ways. And that's not going to be for everybody. You might be dealing with someone who is really, could be a player, could want everything with you, want to rush everything, and you're just not right. You're just not ready. So you could be on the other end of that scale, but you're not speaking up about it. And there's certainly communication blocks between whoever you're dealing with here. I do feel this is more relationship based this weekend. A lot's going on within the energy, within the mind. But if you want things to work out and form that way, you've just got to take one step, one day at a time, learn to communicate, learn to work together as a team. And you can overcome your obstacles together. That's kind of what I'm seeing here anyway. But certainly, yes, there is a need to let your hair down, have fun, focus on the moment, like I said right at the beginning. Keep seeing the number 17 here, but 17 relates to the star card as well, and healing that's coming in for you guys. But equally, healing to release all those things that you're carrying with you as well. But equally, when I see 17 and the star card, that indicates to me there's wish fulfillment and blessings coming into you. So that shows me that prayers are being answered here, but you've got to keep that faith. You've got to keep that faith. I think you try to control your environment too much, and you just got to go with the flow. So let's just see what we've got. Look at that. You just saw me shuffle them, and I've just seen it. Wish fulfillment coming up for you guys. So yeah, at the moment, things are just on hold and on a go slow. But this is all for your healing and grounding work. You've got to release first before you move on, move forward. Some of you could be relocating here as well. There's a new home on the horizon, new environment on the horizon. So this could be about progressing in a relationship, moving in together or something along those lines, or just relocating somewhere else to be closer to someone. It could be that. Now is not the right time. No, it's not. Okay, it's not, and things may not be happening right. It could be down to the law and the system as well. Again, karmic law could be involved, but equally, legalities may be a problem here as well. And there's communication blocks with that. Like I said, with the caution, air of caution, take your time to get to know someone, to get to progress, to move on, to move forward. You might be wanting to rush everything here and have that whole happy new life that you want, and that's absolutely fine to go down that route. But you're being slowed down for a reason. Okay, there's reasons behind that. They're telling you to watch your back. So there's hidden things there that need to come out first. I'm telling you. I'm seeing a dog here for someone as well. I don't know why, but the animals card has come out. So that's going to be very relevant. But yeah, as I cut the deck, we've got the Love Yourself card, first card come out as well, which is what I said to you as well previously. So again, some of you could be just being cautious. You could have someone that's being very cautious anyhow, might want all this stuff, but are holding themselves back because they're unsure, they're uncertain in some kind of way. Maybe they're looking at the legalities into everything as well. It could be the case, it could be distance that's the problem. All right, but there's blockages there for whatever reason at the moment. The universe knows what's best and knows how to turn things around in whatever direction. So you've just got to trust where this is headed, where this is going without that fear attached. So that's kind of what I've got for you for this weekend. I hope that helps you guys. I hope that makes sense. I wish you all the very best, but take care, look after yourselves. Speak to you soon.